Welcome to Dolphins basketball on YouTube, everybody. As you can see, Dolphins still warming up. The women's game ran a little bit long, so we're delayed here for about another 10 minutes or so, maybe less. Either way, keep your eye on the screen and wait for the sound of my voice again. As soon as we're ready to get rolling, we will let you know. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back here in a little while. And a good evening to you from Brunswick Community College. Today on YouTube, it's Dolphins basketball as your 14-5 Brunswick Dolphins host Combine Academy. Hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Sorry about the late start. Ladies game ran a little bit long, but both teams ready to go after warming up. And let's meet the starting lineups first for Combine Academy, and head coach Steve Jesuits is starting today. Number 1, D'Italian Brown. Number 3, Rajon Blackwell. Number 5, Josh Ado. Number 21, Jordan Black. And number 24, Emmanuel Prosper, as Combine wins the opening tip. Meanwhile, for your Brunswick Dolphins today, 14-5, 10-1 at home, 3-2 in Region 10 play. For head coach Walter Shaw in his 20th season today, starting is number 3, Jeremiah Pope, and number 10, Jordan Campbell in the backcourt. Up front, it's number 12, Trayvon Spencer, number 24, Silas Love, and number 32, Najee Thomas. So that's the starters for both of these teams. Combine Academy's Jordan Black going to the free throw line on the opening possession of the game. Let's get the sponsor off and bring in the scoreboard as Black hits the first free throw, so first scoring belongs to Combine. For Brunswick, they're coming off an 82-77 win at Spartanburg Methodist on Sunday. Dolphins outshot the Pioneers in that game 52% to 37%. Jeremiah Pope had 21 points. Silas Love had 20. Campbell with 13 and 7 assists. And McDonald added 10 points off the bench. So 8 of the final 11 here at home for Brunswick. These two teams meeting for the 6th time as Jordan Campbell bricks it for mid-range. Najee Thomas had it rejected by Jordan Black. So 8 of the final 11 here at home. As I mentioned, these two teams meeting for the 6th time. Dolphins lead the all-time series 4-1, but most of the games have been pretty close. Brunswick, they've won the last 4 meetings as they turn the ball over here, including last year. They won a nail-biter 87-85 on February 23rd. Brunswick shot 59% in that game, but the defense had a little trouble. Silas Love, 23 points. Tyrese Cheek had 18 points with 7 assists. Mike Melvin, 11 points and 9 assists. Good move to the bucket. No defense as Emmanuel Prosper gets the first field goal for Combine Academy, who lead at 4-zip here in the early going. Jeremiah Pope, 25th in field goal makes in Division I with the basketball. Here's Campbell on the right side. Deep 3 around the world. No. Thomas rebound, put back, can't get the bucket, but he'll go to the line. As always, folks, feel free to use the YouTube chat to give me a shout during today's broadcast. Always love hearing from you. We got Christopher Campbell. The Campbell clan is out in full force once again. Good to have them. Najee Thomas at the line. Rims in the first one to get Brunswick on the board. Najee on the season, 64% free throw shooter. So a long stretch at home. Brunswick splitting another back-to-back in region play. Man, a couple of really rough trips for Brunswick. Able to go 2-2 in those trips. You're relatively happy with that if you're Coach Shaw. That ball deflected the pass attempt from Blackwell. This Combine Academy team has some ballers on this team. We'll talk a little bit about them as the evening goes on as well. So Prosper looks to inbound. Here is Ado from L.A. Swings it left wing. Blackwell can't get the 3, and tiptoeing on the line, it was Pope able to save it to Silas Love, who's chasing a bit of history. That's going to be a big storyline for us here tonight. Silas Love attacks, can't get the finger roll. Rebound controlled by Combine. Moving from left to right, it's Ado, coast to coast. Too strong off the glass. Offensive rebound by Black. Couldn't get the bucket. Campbell chases down the board. Brunswick trying to run. Campbell's pass deflected out. Jordan Campbell, 45th in Division I. He's got 97 total assists. Remember, he missed a few games, and Reese McDonald did a great job stepping in, playing starter minutes for Jordan Campbell, who was hurt. Campbell also tied for 19th with 6.1 assists per ball game. Here's Pope on the right wing. Shot clock at 15. He'll rise off the mark, and the rebound by D'Italian Brown. Good player from Chicago. They got a lot of good players in that Chicago area. Prosper long on the 3. Najee Thomas makes sure it's a one and done. Campbell into the forecourt for Brunswick. Spencer, pass deflected. And it back out to Campbell, and he'll set up a play for Brunswick. Campbell takes it to the right side with 12 to shoot. Silas Love. Man's work in there. Couldn't get the bucket. Got the tip, though. Even at 4, low-scoring start. You see about 3 minutes in, 17:07 to be exact. Open look at 3 ball is off the mark as Spencer gets the rebound off the Ado mess. Josh Ado from L.A., 13 points, 5.4 rebounds as a senior at St. John Bosco. Jeremiah Pope thought about the step back instead. Good defense by Ado. Here's Campbell now. Campbell, offensive foul. Nice job by Blackwell. Good defense for Combine Academy. That's sometimes the knock on these academy teams. You don't often see great defense, but they got them playing up on defense there. 16:37 left to go. It was the second team foul on the Dolphins, by the way. Still 1 for Combine. Brown. Black had it poked away. Good defense there to answer for Brunswick. Alley-oop. Spencer lays it up and in, and Brunswick takes its first lead of the night on a 6-0 run. They lead at 6-4. Christian, glad to be with you. Thanks for joining us wherever you're watching from. Brown, he's got some hops. Here's Ado. Lost the dribble, able to get it back, though. Still plenty of time to shoot. Ado attacks, blocked by Spencer. Here comes Brunswick. This is Pope. Pope to the bucket. Can't get the layup to go. Najee Thomas with the hustle play. And we got a foul called here on Ado. So both teams now with 2 team fouls. So Spencer will inbound it. So he has Solomon from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, into the game for Combine. Campbell on the wing. Pope, same spot. 8 to shoot. Back to Campbell. Campbell triggers the triple. No. Brunswick off from downtown at the start. Brown got the rebound for a Combine. Here come the Goats, as they're referred to. Catch and shoot 3 off the back iron as Solomon looked to make an impact quickly off the bench. Campbell in transition, got it to Pope. Pope can't get the floater. Tipped back up and in by Najee Thomas. So Brunswick leading at 8-4 here in the early going. We're 5 minutes in. Blackwell top of the key 3, can't get it to go. Combine is cold so far. They've got some good shooters on this team. Blackwell's one of them. Helped his team to a 16-2 record. Baldwin High School in New York, Long Island. A lot of good basketball in that area. 3rd team foul on Combine. With 14:42 left to go, Jordan Campbell will inbound it. So the Dolphins' next game, there was a little bit of a reschedule. So their next game, they're off until February 1st, a little over a week off because of a reschedule. And then they're going to be real busy in February. Najee Thomas threw it up, thought he was going to draw a foul. Officials don't blow the whistle. Here comes Blackwell. Out to Brown. Back to Blackwell, guarded by Campbell in the man-to-man. Blackwell swings it top of the key. Solomon, extra pass, and the left wing 3 rims in for Ado. First field goal in a while for Combine. Low scoring start for both teams, 8-7. Brunswick with the slim lead. Spencer on the wing for the Dolphins. Dolphins' offensive numbers have slipped a little bit. That's typical around region time. Once you get into conference play, 86.4 points per ball game in Region 10 play. That's -6 per game from outside of region play. Corey Rutherford checking in for the first time, and we're also seeing Adrian Scarborough on for the Dolphins. Isaiah Nash from San Antonio, Texas, in for the first time for Combine. Good shooter off the bench. 12 points, 44% shooter from the field in high school. Pope, again, long on the three. Jeremiah Pope, 41% from behind the arc, 50% shooter from the field. Can't get it going so far. And right off the bench, Nash buries a triple. So Isaiah Nash, I told you, he's a good shooter from Roosevelt High School. 887 points as a junior and senior. Nash gets on the board off the bench for Combine to give them a 10-8 lead. Pope surveys. Campbell steps left, lost the handle on it. Skies it to Pope, corner baseline jumper, got it to go. Jeremiah Pope, 26th in Division I at 20.2 points per ball game. 13 minutes to go. Attacking is Brown. That's Dedalyn Brown wearing number 1, and attacking is Prosper, who scores another field goal. Brunswick looking to go quickly, and they're going to turn it over. Scarborough was out of bounds. Derek Wiley Jr. off the bench, averaging 8 points per ball game, shooting 44% from the field, 35% from three-point range. We've seen, especially at home, that he has really started to get aggressive. Solomon stripped. Good defense again for the Fish. Here comes Wiley Jr. into the forecourt. So Wiley Jr., Rutherford, Reese McDonald also out there, Scarborough, and Najee Thomas, the lone starter. That's the 5 on the court for Brunswick. McDonald to Rutherford. Rutherford from the elbow. Yes, we are tied again at 12 apiece. 12-12 remaining here in this opening half. Blackwell, turnaround jumper, bang, it's good. Rajon Blackwell, as I mentioned, played at Baldwin High School. His team last year won 16 of 18 games, according to MaxPreps.com. Wiley Jr. bounced past to Rutherford. Zone defense for Combine. Rutherford to the half circle. Nice cut. Najee Thomas threw it down, and the foul. So Thomas will go back to the line, try to complete an old school three-point play. Najee Thomas at 6'10". Next tallest player on Combine is Jordan Black at 6'8". Thomas can't complete the old school three-point play, so we remain tied at 14. Into the forecourt now. This is Nash stripped. Wiley Jr. skies it to McDonald, who lost it out of bounds. Jordan Furlow into the game, the sophomore from Myrtle Beach. So both teams starting to get into their bench. 11:28 left to go here in this opening half, and we are even at 14. Low scoring by Brunswick standards here at home. They average 93.9 points per ball game. That was a two-pointer from Blackwell to give his team the lead back. Reese McDonald setting up the offense now for Brunswick. Wiley Jr. top of the key, shuffled his feet. Another turnover for Brunswick. Back-to-back turnovers now for the Fish. Combine up to 5 team fouls, just 2 for Brunswick as we near the midway point of our opening half. Prosper back out there, has the ball between the circles. Looks to attack, driving on Scarborough. Instead, it's Black in the corner. Nash, top of the key from way downtown, tried to bank it, missed it long. Scarborough the board. Here comes Brunswick looking to run. McDonald to Wiley Jr. buries a triple, and Brunswick gets the lead back. Derek Wiley Jr., as I mentioned, he can be a spark off the bench for Walter Shaw and this Brunswick program. Nice job attacking from Black there. Three from McDonald, no good. Follows his shot, swings it out. Wiley Jr. again, this time long, tipped up by Scarborough, no. Now here comes Brown, Italian Brown. 22.6 assists as a senior at Uplift High School in Chi-Town. Furlow picks up the foul. That's the third on the Dolphins. They say non-shooting. Solomon back in for Combine. Inbound by Nash. Blackwell in the corner. Short on the jumper. Tip for the rebound. It's chased down and won by Wiley Jr. Taking on two defenders. So Wiley Jr. is going to go to the line. Two defenders blocked that ball, and it still almost went in. 16 fouls now on Combine. Combine Academy from Lincolnton, North Carolina. That's in Charlotte. So Brown picking up the foul. They counted that bucket? I think they counted the bucket. They called it goaltending. So one shot, Wiley Jr. can't complete the old school three-point play. Nice officiating there. Yeah, the ball hits the glass, and you go up after it. That's goaltending. Long on the three was Black. Here comes Brunswick running. Rutherford for three. No. Rebound to Combine. Good box out there for Brown. Brown attacking. Floater. Yes. 9:13 left to play here in this opening half. Past the midway point, 20-19. Combine with a 1-point lead. As I mentioned, folks, it should be a close one throughout. Wiley Jr., nice screen by McDonald, and that left Wiley wide open. Into the forecourt now is Blackwell for Combine. Here's Nash, goes behind his back, attacking, throws it up. Too strong. Nash put back, no. Nash got another rebound. He'll step back now. Swing it to Blackwell. Brunswick having trouble on the glass. Brown. Pass off the mark, deflected. Good interior defense that time for Brunswick as they force the turnover. McDonald on the wing now. Wiley Jr. gets it back to him. Reese attacking, rejected. It comes to Nash. Nash going one-on-one with Rutherford. Rutherford draws the foul. Called for the foul, excuse me. That's 4 on Brunswick now. First on Reese. Isaiah Nash at the line from San Antonio. Played at Roosevelt High School. Swishes in the first free throw to tie us at 21 apiece. I mentioned it. 887 points on the varsity squad his junior and senior year. Good scorer. 12 points a game. McDonald on the far side of your screen. It's a pick. Reese from the elbow got it to Scarborough instead, and Scarborough one step too many that time. Love, Spencer, Campbell, and Pope, 4 subs in for Brunswick. 7:50 remaining here until halftime. As usual at halftime, we'll take our normal 15-minute break. Into the forecourt, this is Nash. Near side, Blackwell. Nash and Blackwell playing hot potato through the zone. Nash on the wing. Shot clock at 11, drives in, had it blocked. Combine stays with it, courtesy of Black. Nash, too strong off the glass. Silas Love the rebound. Pope bounce pass to Spencer. Spencer a little bit long on the layup attempt. Here's Brown. Driving. Poked away. Comes to Solomon. Brown in the corner for three. Airballs it. Ball deflected again. This time to Solomon, who scores. And Combine leads by 3. This, I believe, matches the biggest lead of the game for both teams. It's been nip and tuck so far. Here's Pope. Throwing it to Spencer. Back out to Campbell for 3. Yes! That's the first 3 for Campbell in 4 tries. 37% from behind the arc here on the season. Jordan Campbell ties us at 24. 6:30 remaining here until halftime. Blackwell now. Nash. Nash driving again. He's been aggressive. Short that time. Love the rebound. Pope for 3. In and out. They're just not falling with any kind of consistency right now. .555 remaining here in the opening period. Blackwell now attacks. They're just kind of attacking and throwing it up, but these last 3 sequences at least had an offensive foul. It was on Jeremiah Pope, they say. That's 5 team fouls on the Dolphins, 6 on Combine. And Solomon will inbound it. These two teams have not been separated by much for most of the night. The 3 is long. Another offensive rebound. The Dolphins just standing around there. As Jordan Black gets a dunk. Silas Love chasing history. Silas Love forced the shot. Cleans it up. Ties us again. So Love, for the second time, with the offensive rebound and putback. Love, 909 points. He's less than 200 away coming into play today from the Brunswick all-time leading points leader. That's C.C. Williams, who also played at Towson after he was done at Brunswick. He's got an interesting story. The first available whistle so far, nobody stopped so far, but the first chance we get, we will tell you a little more detail about that. Blackwell on the near side, guarded by Pope. To the cutter, Brown. Quick 3. Missed it short. Ball deflected out of bounds. Scarborough saved it before it could go out. Here's Silas Love, the 2-hand jam, and Brunswick takes the lead back, 28-26. We had a whistle, and there might be a wet spot or something on the court that has us held up here for a moment. While they attend to that, a reminder, today's game brought to you by our friends, Jersey Mike Subs of Charlotte, North Carolina. Folks, if you come down to Brunswick for a game, be sure to give them your business. Get yourself a sandwich. Is there any better food in the world than just a really good sandwich? I don't think so. Okay, I think we're ready to go here with Brunswick leading by 2, 4:26 left to go in this first half. It'll be Combine basketball. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you here tonight. Brunswick on the road on the 1st of February against Richard Bland, and then our next broadcast will be February 5th. That's not the next Wednesday, but the one after that, as Black gets another bucket, and that'll be against USC Salkehatchie, nationally ranked USC Salkehatchie. They are having a great season down there in South Carolina. Scarborough is going to go to the free throw line. That's the 7th team foul as well on Combine. Brunswick was supposed to have a game on Tuesday, I believe, on the 28th against another prep school, and that game has been moved to February 9th. Again, you can go to my website, chrisshima.com. The link is there on the YouTube page for the latest broadcast information. So, Scarborough 1 out of 2, Brunswick by 1. No team has led by more than 4 tonight. Solomon swings it to Blackwell. Blackwell to the baseline. Jumper went in and out. Silas Love, yet another rebound. Talk about the scoring for Silas Love. This guy has been a consistent double-double maker at Brunswick. Love counted in the foul, and he'll go to the line, try to complete an old-school three-point play. Black picks up the foul. Najee Thomas into the game for Adrian Scarborough. Love can't get the three-point play. Rebound skied for by Solomon. And here comes Combine now, trailing by 3. This matches the biggest lead for the Dolphins tonight. Solomon for 3, no. Offensive rebound again by the guard Blackwell. Solomon lost it, though. Here comes Campbell flying into the forecourt. Silas Love, pass was off for him, but it finds Spencer, who cleans it up. Brunswick now with its biggest lead of the night at 5. Attacking, stripped again, was Blackwell, and that was deflected off a Combine player out of bounds. 2:54 remaining here in this opening half. Italian Brown into the game for Combine. We got some international players too. Sebastian Reitveld from the Netherlands, who plays on the Netherlands 3-on-3 team. Jeremiah Pope in and out on the 3. Still can't get one from distance as Solomon collects the board. Here's Nash. Nash attacking again. It's out to Prosper. Prosper top of the key. Swings it to Black. Black rejected by Silas Love. First appearance for Dorian Hill from Hampton, Virginia for Combine with 2:22 left to play here in this opening half. Here's Brown. Prosper for 3. Can't get it to go. Najee Thomas collects on the rebound. Jeremiah Pope into the forecourt now for Brunswick. Goes coast to coast. No, but he's fouled and will go to the line. Prosper picking up his second. And I believe that's team foul number 8 for Combine. Pope, 78% free throw shooter. Swishes in the first one. So Brunswick increasing its biggest lead. No team has led by more than this right now. 6 points with a chance to make it 7 here. And he does. Josh Ado back into the game for Combine. Brown into the forecourt on the far side of your screen. Inside 2 to play. Takes it to the elbow. Can't get the jumper to go. Another putback attempt, this time by Solomon, was long. Here come the Dolphins. Spencer to Campbell. Tip pass to Pope. Pope from the half circle. Yes. That's the danger. You foul a shooter who's having an off night. Send him to the free throw line. Next thing you know, he starts nailing the buckets. Ado right off the bench for 3, and Combine needed that bucket. So a big bucket to answer this extended Brunswick run. They had it at 9. It's now a 6-point game. Silas Love from the baseline looking to post up on Solomon. The fadeaway, yes. Silas Love with 2 more to his total. 39-31, Brunswick by 8. Inside 1 minute to go here in this quick, lightning quick first half. A 30-minute first half so far. Driving is Hill. Nice pass. And Ado is going to be fouled. Silas Love picking up his second. We'll see if Walter Shaw stays with him for the final 47 seconds. So Josh Ado. That was the 6th-team foul on the Dolphins as well. Ado from St. John Bosco in L.A. Averaged 13 points, nearly 5.5 rebounds. And the offensive glass, or that has been the saving grace for Combine. They almost got another offensive rebound there. Dolphins got to crash the glass a little bit harder in the second half to put this team away. Campbell now likely the last offensive possession for Brunswick here in the half, and Campbell bounced past it right to Ado. Good anticipation on that pass. Ado can't get the finger roll. Silas Love with it. Dolphins can hold for the final shot. They have numbers, though. Campbell for 3. Airballed it. Ado the rebound. And now Combine can hold for the final shot of this opening half. Italian Brown with 5 seconds. Catch and shoot Ado. Yeah, he traveled. He traveled with the basketball there. So a chance maybe now for a heave. We'll see what Campbell can do to get a pass into the front court maybe. What happened there? Looks like traveling might have been the call. So both teams with more turnovers than I think either coach would like. And that shot will not count, and the first half comes to an end. So the Dolphins lead by as many as 9. Nip and tuck game so far, though. Quick moving first half, with the Dolphins taking a 39-32 lead into the locker rooms. We'll be back with the second half in about 15 minutes. You're watching Dolphins basketball on YouTube. Don't go too far. Dolphins basketball in YouTube, brought to you by our friends at Jersey Mike's of Charlotte, and we thank them tonight for their sponsorship of this broadcast. It's almost time for the start of the second half. The Dolphins with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you here tonight. It's the start of a long stretch at home. 8 of the final 11 games for Brunswick will be played here at home, and one more game against Combine Academy, a different set of players, as they have 3 teams for the team from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is their black team on the court tonight. We'll see another team in our final broadcast of the year at the end of February, and then another prep school on the 9th of February as well. But after that, it's, other than that, I should say, all region opponents. Brunswick turning the ball over. They've led by as many as 9 points in this game. Combine has led by as many as 4. For the most part, the first half was nip and tuck, but Dolphins able to pull away a little bit as the half winded down. And as you can see, they lead it by 7. Both teams turning the ball over quite a bit as we start the half with back-to-back turnovers, one for each side, and almost a turnover there for the Dolphins. Jeremiah Pope drives in out to Spencer, and Spencer misses it short. Trayvon Spencer, a great shooter, 17th in Division I at 69% shooting. He's over 50% shooting in all but 2 games this year. Another turnover back-to-back to start the half for Combine. Brunswick looking to win their 5th in a row against Combine Academy. They are 4-1 all-time against this program from near Charlotte. Jordan Campbell, Spencer top of the key underneath. Silas Love with 2 more to his total as he starts to rack up the points, and Brunswick matches its biggest lead of the day. Last year, these two teams played a nail-biter. It was a 2-point win for Brunswick. Dolphins trying to make it a little bit easier on themselves here in 2020. Ado. Now this is Brown. Swings it out. Solomon with the fake. Got it to Blackwell. Right back on the give and go. Solomon gets the friendly bounce. Campbell flies into the forecourt for Brunswick. Here's Pope from way downtown. Can't get it to go. Solomon collects another rebound. Into the forecourt, it's D'Italian Brown wearing number 1. Here's Solomon. Nifty footwork, got the bucket. Back-to-back buckets for Combine, have them now trailing just 5. Just underway here in this second half, 17:55 remaining in the ball game. Spencer attacking, hanging, coming up short, but he's fouled. Trayvon Spencer, 59% from the free throw line on the season. 30 blocks on the year. He leads the team in that category, averaging 1.6 per game. Connects on the first free throw. Foul was on D'Italian Brown, just his second so far tonight. Spencer good on both. Brunswick's lead is 7 again. Here come the Goats of Combine Academy. Attacking is Blackwell, almost slipped. Solomon in the corner. Here is Black. Air ball. Campbell collects the rebound. Numbers for the Dolphins. Alley-oop by Love, and what a play by Thomas. Nine-point lead for Brunswick. That brought the house down. 3 by Ado. He's been good from behind the arc tonight. Can't get that one. Silas Love. Now here's Spencer attacking. Tried for the reverse. It was blocked, and Combine comes out with it. Here's Blackwell. He'll back it out now. Brown open look in the corner. Yes, for 3. And we're going to get a timeout on the court. We'll step aside. It's a short timeout. We'll be right back. Dolphins basketball brought to you by Jersey Mike's of Charlotte. We thank them for their support. Well, I've been talking about it all night. Silas Love is chasing history. He's currently 5th as the all-time points leaders. You get a look at those folks on your screen. Chasing C.C. Williams. Love needs to average just under 18 points per ball game for the remainder of the season. He might already have that here tonight. He averages over 20 a game. So Silas Love with a very good shot at becoming the all-time points leader in Brunswick history, overtaking C.C. Williams. Silas Love came into play today 197 points away from C.C. and his 1,106 points. C.C. Williams, by the way, let's give props to the man who's currently at the top. A story of adversity. He was initially turned down by Walter Shaw in Brunswick after trying out. And what happened is he became a line cook and worked on his game for 2 years. Brunswick saw him competing at a combine, and they brought him in. And he not only became the leader in points, he became for a while the all-time leader in assists as well, as Silas Love gets 2 more. Correct score on your screen is 49-42. So after CeCe became the all-time leading scorer in Brunswick, he was able to parlay that into a Division I scholarship at Towson University in Maryland, where he played for 2 years. So hats off to C.C. Williams. Silas Love, like I said, he's currently 5th all-time, but quickly rising through the ranks. Dolphins getting sloppy with the basketball, and after that three-pointer, it's a 4-point game. Silas Love's going to be fouled there by Ado. If Silas continues on his current track, he should have the record in about 9 games. That's including tonight. If he averages around 20 points per ball game, Najee Thomas, it goes in and out. And that would be, let's take a look at the schedule here and see. That would be Sunday, February 23rd at home against Spartanburg Methodist. That's, again, if he continues on over 20 points per ball game. Right now, Dolphins got to focus on winning this one. They have let Combine all the way back in it. And now their lead is just 2, and I believe we have another Dolphins turnover as Walter Shaw gets some bodies off the bench. Corey Rutherford is into the game. Spencer will sit down. Furlow also coming in for Najee Thomas, so the Dolphins getting smaller here. And now Combine, all of a sudden, with a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. Brown's going to try to do just that, and he does. Combine has come all the way back. And now they lead it 50-49, and the Dolphins turn it over again. Pope called for the offensive foul. And the Dolphins are in a funk. Walter Shaw wants to talk it over, and probably a good timeout. We'll step aside. 14:28 left to go in the game. Dolphins basketball brought to you by Jersey Mike's of Charlotte, and we thank them as always for their support. 14:28 left to go. Dolphins got to get out of this funk as Combine has gone on a long run to take the lead back 50-49. Dolphins have led by as many as 9 a couple different times in this game, but right now the Goats with the momentum. Off the bench, this is Hill. Underneath, and that's going to be an easy dunk for Black. So Combine continues their extended run. I believe this is 11 straight points now for Combine, who lead it now by 3. Pope. That pass almost off the mark. Rutherford able to save it. Entry pass by Campbell to Silas Love was deflected, but they call Black on the foul. Rutherford looking to inbound it now. Pope rejected. And it's wrestled away by Blackwell. Combine with all the momentum right now. Blackwell into the forecourt. Long three again for Brown. Heat check, can't get it, but another offensive rebound as Black misses, but Solomon cleans it up. Dolphins got to get a bucket here. They have been shut out over the last several minutes. Campbell, Silas Love. And it looks like a foul called on Combine. Jordan Black called for his 4th. Player from Jossboro, Georgia. That's 4 team fouls as well for Combine. Brunswick just 2 so far, 13:21 left to go here in the ball game. Silas Love going to work. The reverse flips it up and in. Big bucket. Dolphins needed that one. Got to get some stops now on this end of the court. Blackwell into the forecourt. We expected it to be nip and tuck. It looked like the Dolphins might pull away, but credit Combine, they've worked themselves back into the lead, and Brown has been a big reason why, increasing the lead to 6. Their biggest of the game. Scarborough attacks. No, ball tipped out. Combine with another rebound. Their rebounding has been outstanding. Brown again left wide open. The Dolphins standing around on defense. 9-point game. This matches the biggest lead for either team now. Combine, its first 9-point advantage. Jordan Campbell cut off. Wiley Jr. Entry pass for Silas Love deflected. Numbers for Combine behind the back. It deflected out to Blackwell. Can't get the 3. Another offensive rebound. 2 Brunswick players standing around underneath. Ado is pumped up as he wrestles with Love, and they call the jump ball. Emmanuel Prosper into the game for Ado. Reese McDonald comes on for Jordan Campbell. Open look again, and another 3 by Brown, his 3rd three-pointer in the last several minutes, and Combine is pulling away. 12 minutes left to go. They lead all of a sudden by 12. Silas Love top of the key. Here's McDonald on the left wing. Scarborough using that body. Nicely done. Timeout on the court. We'll step aside as well. 11:44 remaining in the game, and the Dolphins down double figures. We'll be back. Here's an updated look at the broadcast schedule. So our next game is not for a little less than 2 weeks from now, Wednesday, February 5th, due to the rescheduling with the prep school. So we're going to be off for a little bit. The Dolphins will be off until next Saturday, a little over a week off for Brunswick, and they'd like to feel good about themselves right now. D'Italian Brown is shooting him out of the gym. He misses that one, but he has hit 3 3-pointers in the last 5 minutes to help Combine out to a 10-point lead. 11:25 remaining. Still plenty of time for Brunswick, and Combine going through a hot stretch right now, so the laws of basketball indicate they'll cool off eventually, but Brunswick is just not taking care of the basketball. As you see another turnover, Hill attacking, floats it up, and that's going to be offensive goaltending, I believe. Yeah, good call by the official on the side there. McDonald into the forecourt. Nearing 11 minutes to go. Reese dribbles to the right side. Wiley Jr. for 3. Grazes the rim, that's all. Blackwell, another rebound. So Blackwell brings it into the forecourt. Brunswick getting back on defense this time. So Blackwell will set up the offense. Floats it. Can't get it to go. Wiley Jr. the rebound. Dolphins now looking to get out and run. 4-on-3. Scarborough. Oh, man. Blackwell was coming, but he stepped out of bounds. Tried to call timeout, but he was already out. So the Dolphins with a lucky break there. Reese McDonald will inbound it. Gets it into Rutherford. Here's Silas Love. Trying to take the game over to the bucket, making it look easy. Silas Love marching his way through the record books here at Brunswick. I mentioned he's got a very good chance at becoming the all-time points leader here at Brunswick. He's already got the single game scoring record. That's 43 points. He did that last year. Love with the rebound. Scarborough. He'll back it out now. Reese McDonald will set up the offense. Just past the midway point of this one. 9:50 left to go. McDonald drives in, out to Wiley Jr. on the wing. Floats it under, looking for Love. Love able to gather with 2 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped out. Wiley Jr. the three-pointer, no. And this time, Combine able to collect the board. Brown got hit. And a rare foul here in the half for Brunswick. Ado comes back in for Combine. Hill out there. He'll inbound it. Here's Ado. Ado driving, had it stripped away. Scarborough dives on the ground for it, tied up with Ado. Jump ball possession arrow should favor Brunswick here. So the Dolphins do get the basketball back, trailing by 8. Nearing 9 minutes left to go. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's last touched by the Dolphins. Another turnover for Brunswick here. Folks, we're having a little bit of internet trouble on my end, so what I need to do here at the next whistle, I'm going to stop the broadcast on my end, and I'm going to immediately get it up, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast and start it up here in about 10 or 15 seconds. It may come back for you. You may have to refresh, or if you're watching on a phone or a tablet, go out, come back to it. But I want to make sure that we have the proper video feed for you here, so give me about 10 seconds. All right, welcome back, folks. Hopefully the video feed looks okay for you. Please do alert me if there are any problems with the feed on the YouTube chat. I'm always checking that during the broadcast, so feel free to let me know. Good box out and rebound by Silas Love there. The internet here at the home studio appears to be getting a little wonky on me. So, again, if you're having any problems, please use the YouTube chat. Let me know. And we'll just, otherwise, I'll assume everything's good on your end. This is Reese McDonald on the far side, and away from the ball, we got a foul called, and Nash can't believe it. It's going to be the 6th on Combine. So the Dolphins, who trail by 8, trying to work themselves back in it here. And now they're going to be in the bonus. Rutherford will inbound it. Scarborough, Wiley Jr., McDonald, Rutherford, and he buries a triple. Big shot by Corey Rutherford, his first from behind the arc here tonight. 5-point ball game. It was a nail-biter last year. It's going to be a nail-biter this year as Wiley Jr. just a little over-aggressive there. Blackwell, Rajon Blackwell, who has played so well for Combine. Good rebounding guard. Handling the basketball well, doing all the little things. He's back out there now. Attacking is Nash. Yes, got it to go. So Combine answers. Reese McDonald flies into the forecourt. 7:45 remaining. Bounce pass deflected, and that's going out of bounds. Last touch by Combine. Rutherford will inbound it with 20 on the shot clock. Here's McDonald. Reese takes it in the lane, swings it out. Rutherford open look. Yes! Back-to-back three-pointers from Corey Rutherford. And Brunswick's deficit is 2. Here's a Doe. He'll back it out. Nash on the left. Blackwell. Blackwell bounce passes it out. That 3 is long by Ado. Blackwell, another offensive rebound for Blackwell. Rajon Blackwell is 6 foot. And he has been crashing the glass all night. Ooh, Silas Love got tied up, and I believe they call a jump ball there. Great defense by Ado. And the possession arrow does favor Combine, so they get a needed turnover there. 6:50 remaining. Trouble now for Hill. He'll swing it out to Nash. Back to Hill in the corner. Hill takes it in. Extra pass by Ado is a little bit off the mark. Intended for Solomon. Dolphins force the turnover. Jeremiah Pope checking back into the game for Wiley Jr. Dolphins have led by as many as 9. Couple different times. Looks like they were going to put Combine away early on in this first half, and then the Goats went on an incredible run to take the lead back. They've led by as many as 12 here in this half. Silas Love's going to be fouled. Yep, that's a foul by Blackwell, who will send Silas Love to the line for a 1-1. So Love, who struggled a bit at the free throw line, just 60% on the season. Opportunity now. Cut this deficit down to 4. Money on that first one. Love's played well here tonight. 29th in scoring in Division I at 19.8 points per ball game. He's 23rd in shooting, so you've got Spencer at 17th. Love is 23rd. Two of the top 25 shooters in JUCO ball right here at Brunswick. Attacking again is Blackwell. Man, they got to get this kid signed somewhere. He is something else. Rajon Blackwell has been impressive here tonight. Reese McDonald gets it to Pope on the left. 5:44 remaining. Dolphins down 7. Pope with the hand in his face. Doesn't matter. Jeremiah Pope. Another mid-range bucket for him here tonight. 5-point game again. Here comes Blackwell. Out to Brown. He's had the hot hand. Can't get that one to go, though, and Scarborough collects the rebound. Now McDonald over to Pope. Fakes the 3. Another mid-range jumper. Yes, again. Jeremiah Pope starting to heat up for Brunswick, who now trails just by 3. For Combine, it's Brown. Now Solomon. The 3 off the mark. Another one and done. Good box out by Pope. Pope into the forecourt. Scoops it to Reese for 3. Yes! We are tied at 69 apiece. Brunswick has come back from 12 down with 4:38 left to go. We got a brand new ball game. We'll take another timeout, folks. Don't go anywhere. Today's game is brought to you by our friends Jersey Mike's of Shallotte. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you. Whole new ball game, 69 all. 4.5 left to go. Brunswick looking to make it 5 in a row against Combine Academy. And Combine Academy, they are playing their butts off, to be quite frank. Nash attacking. Too strong. Scarborough the rebound. D'Italian Brown came out, hit 3 3-pointers in a matter of minutes for Combine. Corey Rutherford came off the bench to provide a spark. He's got the basketball, floats it up. Yes! Brunswick taking the lead after trailing by 12 here in the second half, 71-69. Blackwell looking to drive on McDonald. Instead, sends it to the corner for Nash. Nash into the lane, threw it away. McDonald had the steal. Pope had to deflect it, got it back to Reese, and I think Reese is fouled here. Ado picks up his 4th. Foul starting to rack up for Combine. 8th team foul, 1-1 here for Reese McDonald, who shoots 88%. He's the best free throw shooter on the team. Dorian Hill from the Hampton Roads area checks back in for Combine. Front end of the 1-1 is good for Reese. Chance to make it now a 2-possession game with 3:35 to go. If you weren't around for the first half, we had a lightning quick first half, so both coaches have most of their timeouts here in this second half. They've used a few already, but in a close game, that's worth mentioning. Driving is Blackwell. Here's Ado. He'll back it out. Step back three by Ado off the back iron. Another good box out by Scarborough, and Combine Academy has done a nice job crashing the glass here tonight, but they're a little over-aggressive at times. And another foul, this time on Blackwell. That's his third. If you're a coach, though, you'll take that. You'll take the extra fouls for a team that wants to compete, wants to get every loose ball, things like that. You'll live with the fouls. But it might cost him here as Scarborough at the line for a 1-1, and he gets the first one. It's also the 9th team foul, so double bonus for the Dolphins over the final 3:13. Friendly bounce, the home bounce for Scarborough on that second free throw. And the Dolphins lead by 6. Combine needs a bucket. They have not scored in a couple minutes now. Black has had the hot hand. Blackwell's played well. Blackwell goes behind the back, gets it to Black, and Black threw it over the head of Solomon. They keep thinking Solomon's taller than 6'7". Again, folks, we are having some internet glitches here at the broadcast studio, so if you notice a dramatic drop in quality here in the broadcast, please let me know. All signs are right now. Everything's good on your end, so fingers crossed. Jeremiah Pope on the near side of your screen. Scarborough attacking. Scarborough too strong. Rutherford, yes! And the foul. Corey Rutherford with the offensive rebound, and Brunswick is starting to pull away. 2:36 left to go. And this is a nice run for the Dolphins. 10 team fouls on Combine. It was 63-55 at one point. 22-6 extended run for Brunswick here tonight. 9-point lead. Brunswick matching its biggest lead of the night. Can they close the door now? Here's Brown. This is Hill for Combine. Bounce pass deflected, taken away. Good defense by Love, and we have a kick ball by Solomon. 2:18 left to go. It'll stay with Brunswick. Reese McDonald out near midcourt. Jeremiah Pope on the left wing. Silas Love up top. Flips it underneath. Extra pass to McDonald. Back to Love. Doesn't want the three. Pope drives in. Extra pass. Scarborough stripped. Got it back. Out to Rutherford. Yes! Corey Rutherford off the bench has provided a spark. Brunswick with its biggest lead of the night. They lead by 12 with 1:55 left to go. Another timeout. We'll be back. There's our next broadcast, folks. We're off until February 5th. Dolphins and USC Salkehatchie, nationally ranked USC Salkehatchie. 155 and counting. Combine, do they have another burst in them? That's going to be off of Combine in the backcourt. Solomon lost it out of bounds, and the Goats have gotten sloppy down the stretch of this one. Brunswick will look to run some time, so the Dolphins, barring some kind of incredible collapse, are going to go to 11-1 here at home. Silas Love, Corey Rutherford, key in this comeback. Pope hit some big shots. Reese McDonald has done a nice job off the bench. Step to his left, Brown, the James Harden shot off the mark. Alley-oop to Love. He had to come back down with it. Alley-oop was off the mark. Ado with the steal. Ado pull-up three. Yes! He's got a nice stroke. 9-point game with a minute left. This one's not over yet. Ooh. Silas Love all alone as Combine wisely goes to the press, but the Dolphins make him pay. 11-point game. Pull-up three off. Oh, it bounced up and in for Blackwell. So Combine not going quietly, folks. That's going to be off Reese McDonald, yeah. Just like that, another turnover. This is how Combine went on their run earlier in the half. It happens so quick in today's game. Ado tries another three, got another three. All right, it's nail-biting time now. The lead is 5. It's a 2-possession game. Dolphins got to get it into the forecourt. Jeremiah Pope double-teamed. McDonald. Dolphins. Rutherford lost it out of bounds, but Combine touched it last, they say. Combine now, assuming the Dolphins can get it in here. Walter Shaw taking a good time out here. So we'll step aside once again. We'll be right back. Today's broadcast of Dolphins basketball is brought to you by our friends at Jersey Mike's of Charlotte. We thank them today for their support. 41.6 left, and Dolphins had this one in the bag, and they let Combine right back in it. Now they got to get the basketball inbounded here. Combine's got a foul. Silas Love gets it over to Rutherford. Now Reese McDonald's going to be fouled, so Combine probably would have been better off fouling either Rutherford at 60% or Silas Love. They're actually both 60% free throw shooters. Instead, they let the Dolphins pass it to McDonald, who's the best free throw shooter on the team. 10-team foul, so double bonus. Reese, money on the first one. Second one would likely put this game away. I say likely because his Combine team is dangerous. They can score quick. So 3-possession game now with 35.8 left to go. Blackwell flying into the forecourt. He'll shoot the quick three. Missed it short. Tip for the rebound. Scarborough's got it. And another foul is called. And Scarborough will go to the line with an opportunity to put a little frosting, a little extra frosting on the cake in what should be a Dolphins victory. We knew Combine would come in and not make it easy. They did not do that. But the Dolphins on their way to a 15-5 record and a 10-1 mark here at home. Scarborough connecting on his first, and Brunswick can make it a 9-point advantage with this next Adrian Scarborough free throw. They do. 87-78. Combine again. They just got to go quickly, and they turn it over instead. Thrown into the forecourt. Pope on the far side. And Combine will let him dribble it out. So Combine with a good effort here tonight, but the Dolphins a little bit too much as Brunswick wins 87-78. The Dolphins now 15-5, 11-1 here at home, 3-2 in Region 10 play. They get back to Region 10 play. Their next game is Saturday, February 1st on the road against Richard Bland College at 3 p.m. Our next broadcast is the Dolphins' next home game. That'll be on February 5th when USC Salkehatchie comes to town. Once again, your final score today, Brunswick 87 and Combine 78. My name's Chris Sheeman. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you again in a little under 2 weeks. Take care.